his word to you, but I'm losing screws. Shorty pick and choose, just know I want you.
Shorty pick and choose, just know that I want you. Don't feel like losing you, wanna keep the things we do. You know I love you so, my heart just grows and grows. Our future is a show, but it just fades and goes. Why do I feel so sad? I should be glad you're back. Now this pain got me mad, I just wanna add you. I wanna add you back to my life, and that is why
I be up in my mind, wondering, shorty, are you really fine? Questioning me like if I ain't gon' try. Now I'm just laying all up in my bed, wondering about the things that you said. Saying you love me, but you up and left. Now I gotta deal with the pain in my chest. Wasting my time, girl, that shit's really dead. Trying to find love is like Russian roulette. I'm the Clyde, but there's nobody that's sad. I'm just saying everything up in my head. I don't want you to go, but this show's on a roll. Don't know what is word to you, but I'm losing screws. Shorty pick and choose, just know I want you.
I got so much, my head just been bothering me. I've been through so much, my demons keep hiding from me. Do you remember the times you would holler at me when you was talking to me? You remember shit from that day. I remember your face when it was redder than a red. I told you once that I'd never look at your face again, that I'd never look at your way again. Why the fuck you on my line? Why the fuck you on my line? And yes, I know that you're lying, cause you always try to lie. I guess I know that's such a crying flaw. Or am I the one you lying to? I don't get it at all. No, I don't get it, how you tryna be strong? To me, am I a sequel? To me, I'm not your equal. Why you so evil? You took your time all on me, how am I evil?
Yo, chat. Alright. So. Wait, ain't no what you mean. Yeah. Alright. Today we have, TheyLuvvSky. Sky? But I call her Skylar. If y'all hear me saying, Skylar, how was your day? That's
Wait, we were locked in. Her love was crazy, my mind took a spin. I ain't gonna lie, she was fine as shit. I'm not even gonna lie, she was actually fine. I ain't finna lie, she looked like a star, she blew up the sky. Her words got me dreaming, she got me inside. But I still don't understand why you didn't tell me why. Why you didn't tell me
able to welcome her to the internet.
I was
Y'all be able to go ahead and show her some love. Alright.
she made my heart blow up.
Yeah, man.
But you decided to
Yeah,
break
come on
us
real quick. I want you
up.
guys to be able to.
You gave up on us.
I want you guys to be able to show her some love, man.
But I'm not
Make her feel
insane. But I
comfortable.
just
Hi,
don't know
Cosby.
what to say
I
on
want
why
y'all to
you
feel, make her
did.
feel comfortable.
Do you tell me why?
She's welcome.
Do you tell me why
As we
you
all do,
love?
right?
Do you tell me why? Do you tell me why was wrong?
You already know it's gonna be an hour
Do you
stream.
tell me why?
All her information is in the link.
Do you tell me
And I'm so
why?
sorry I'm late, but we're here now, alright?
Do you tell me you were sick?
My forehead gonna look big, but it's.
You should've told me that I was so
You know why?
close. But you decided
We supposed to do this yesterday, but we're good now.
and
I
I
was
still
tired.
don't know why.
She had something to do.
I still don't know why I tried. I love you, I just can't lie. It hurts me whenever you lie. But I know whatever stays untold. I just really want you home tonight. You can treat me like you're home. Baby, I'll let you know.
Alright. I'm gonna. Ooh. Can I change this? Yes. Alright, there we go. Can I invite her to speak? She also just recently hit 1K listeners on Spotify. Oh. Hey.
Yo,
All right, so I want you to start off with your name and where you're from.
Um, what's good? My name is Jocelyn, aka TheyLuvvSky,
Oh,
and I'm
you don't
from
have to put
Houston,
your real
Texas.
name. My fault. I
It's
should
alright. It's
have.
alright. No, no, no. It's good. It's good. It's good. So, and I'm from Houston, Texas.
Okay, okay. Well, where you're from and where you're based at, because I know you moved
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff.
I'm from Brooklyn, New York, but I live in.
Like from
Um,
your peers or anything like that?
it, it was basically during quarantine, and I started using the Discord platform, and I was very new to it, but I had some friends on the way that would help me, and I was already doing YouTube at the time. So then I just started meeting new people on Discord, and I had a lot of friends who made music. And
Mm.
so they just got me into it. And, I just started learning how to, sing, rap. And I was already in choir for school. So I was just learning how to, use BandLab, FL Studios. I just recently started using FL Studios. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm really kind of new to it still, but it's been a year. Yeah.
What do you think really pushed you to start making music like in the first place? Like, other than being inspired by your friends, what made you be like, yo, this is the thing I want to do?
Well, when it comes to, personal problems like having anxiety and all that, you just want to have something where it just makes you chill.
Mm-hmm.
So music was always like something I would use, like instead of, raging out my anger or like throwing things being like, physical, I would be in my calm state and just listen to music. And I would just start, writing things down and just listen to other people. And music just inspired me to like make my own music.
Mm. Now I've seen like what I'm saying, the transformation between all your like different, because you know what I mean, you put me on to you know what I mean, like you told me,
Yeah,
hey, I make music, shit like that, and I thought, I was like, it was tough, but I can see like a lot of growth within, like, even making music like within a month from now. Like, what has
yeah.
you, like, are you ever afraid to try out like just new shit like with your music in general?
Um, Yeah, to be honest, because singing was always my thing, but I'm the type of person to like try new things, but like I would be scared like how people would think, like if I was even good enough, which it shouldn't even matter if other people like it is what I like, but like at the same time, it's like, if I'm trying to go big, I have to do what, the people would like, the audience.
Mm.
So yeah, it was like kind of a struggle, but right now I'm actually learning, how to do different type of genres. And the music you've heard, I've done more like singing, melodic stuff, but I'm learning how to like actually do like rap now and like just learn how to write lyrics and not say the same thing over and over.
Okay. um what's your preference upon that, like
Um,
upon singing and rapping?
well, I mean, they're both two hard things to do. Like you have to be very, skilled to do singing and rapping. Like they're both hard things, don't get me wrong.
Mm.
But it's like, once you're used to something and you try a new thing, it's gonna be hard. So, but being consistent and just like keep on practicing what you want to do, you'll get used to it. Bless you.
Thank you. You're good. Who would you say, like, while listening to music, that you said that like stressed you, like not stressed you out, but like after you had anxiety you could calm down? Who like was your biggest inspiration?
My biggest inspiration when I would listen to music to calm me down, that's a good question. When I would listen to music, I would mostly listen to R&B music. which like Bryson Tiller, Summer Walker, SZA, all those main R&B singers.
Okay, okay. Who would you say is your
Yeah.
like top artist? Like top five?
Top five, like
Mm-hmm.
in general,
Um,
um, or
overall.
like in the art overall. Okay, overall, I would say Brent Faiyaz. Um, dang, that's really hard because I just love listening to like everything. Like I really don't have favorites.
I mean, it could be
Um,
all over the place. My top five are all over the place.
yeah, like my top five are like different type of genres. Like, but I would say Brent Faiyaz, Ken Carson, obviously, album of
Yes,
the year,
we
don't
love King
play.
Carson.
Um, also like Sofago, because Sofago is another like a person who inspired me, like especially in the underground.
Mm,
He like yeah, top
really?
that's top right there. Yeah.
Do you want to expand on that?
Um, what do you mean? Oh yeah.
Like when you started
So
listening
like
to him and everything?
yeah, Sofago. I've been listening to Sofago like ever since things. I was like probably like 10 when I started listening to Sofago. Like when he wasn't even like known for real. Sofago was like before Autumn and all that. Sofago was the first person I listened to, and I just thought he was very different and unique. And his sound is just like it's cool because like they hate because he uses all this auto tune, but he actually got the vocals like for real, for real. But he does like his own type of thing. Like he doesn't like copy like all these TikTok trends. He doesn't. Nah, he stays on his own sound.
He doesn't follow TikTok trends, or he just makes his own trend.
Like he makes his own trend. Like you know
Okay,
how like people like nowadays, not everybody, but like there's some like artists who like because they see a TikTok song, they want to do it like that,
that's
like
true.
the same
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, but he stays on his own lane and he does what he's does.
You want to repeat the last part? You kind of like a little bit.
Oh, I said he just does his own, like he stays in his own lane. He just still does what he used to do and he still does the same thing.
Okay, that's good. Do you plan to like be kind of on that route to like do your own thing?
Yeah, like I want to like to be honest, right now, like I'm still learning, so I just do what like other people like do, like what they recommend me. But like once I'm more comfortable and I just find my sound and what I want to do, I'm gonna be trying to do my own sound and like just not copy other people.
Mm.
Yeah.
What that's a good that's actually let's pick at that.
All right.
So like your own sound and your own genre.
Yeah.
So where would you put yourself like if I were to map out genres, where would you put yourself? Would you say you're versatile or would you
Genre.
say it's like kind of rap and R&B like
Um. See, I'm on the road to be versatile, but like overall, I would say like R&B, like all the way, like not even R&B, like indie type of music, like
okay.
that guitar type of music.
Yeah, like a soul type of
Yeah,
soul trap R&B. Yeah. But
yeah.
I see you going on the way with rapping and I see like it progressing in
Oh
like
yeah,
in
most
different
definitely.
areas even if you do kind of sound like BK, but that's okay. Um,
Oh
you know?
yeah,
Like
yeah. I get a
I
lot
see
of
that.
compliments. I get a lot of compliments every day. Once in a while, they always say, "Oh, you sound like BK. You got the voice to, rap and stuff. You just gotta keep working on that." I'm like, "Yeah, of course." But yeah, I
Now,
feel like I feel
go
like
ahead.
that's a good thing. Like, I feel like that's a good thing that they say I sound like BK because that means like I have the ability, like I have the talent.
Mm. That
Yeah,
is good. That is a great way to think about it.
yeah.
What is your favorite part of making music? Other
My
than like
favorite part.
giving like taking off people's anxiety for them.
Oh no, 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 no. My favorite part of music is like working with people. Like if people listen to my music or just look at my pages and stuff, you can see that most of my songs are all with features. And I just, meeting new people along the way and just working with different people and see what they like do. Like it's very different. And, you just learn from that. I just love working, like trying new things.
Mm. That's actually, yeah. Who would you say that you like? I mean, you don't have to pick favorites, but who would you say you enjoyed working with the most out of like the time that you have been making music?
I would have to say my friend Lifeless. Me and him have two songs together, and he's more of a, I would say he's more of a singer,
Mm.
but we made songs where it was like, I would say like party, like house party music.
Okay. Oh,
And
okay. Like Skywater.
yeah,
Got
Skywater
it.
type of music. And he just switched up. He started singing at the beginning and then switched up and started rapping on the beat. And it was like, whoa, like I didn't even know you could rap on this, you know? It was
Yeah.
it was very different. Like it was just wow. And he was like, of course, I want to work with you, like we can try some. And I was like, all right, cool.
So it's very
So
flexible.
yeah, he's very flexible, very versatile. Um, Very good person to work with for real. Like he's very nice, especially if you're new and you need help. He got you for real. So shout out to him for real.
That's good to hear about.
Yeah.
Do you know like when you like got to meet him and everything, or like how y'all met?
I met him through TikTok because
Ah.
I met him. I met him through a friend named Elijah, and we live in the same state. And so he's an influencer on TikTok, and so I joined his server. We became friends, and I was starting off with the music, like I was barely new, and he was like, "Oh, I have friends who make music as well," and I was like, "All right, cool." And I met them, and then Lifeless just stood out from all of them and was like, "Oh, I want to work with you. Like you sound like you can do it." And I was like, all right, sure. And yeah, we just made those two songs. And then ever since, I just started getting more views, more connections. People were like, oh, you made music with this guy. I want to work with you. It was just like a promotion, but like as a friend.
Yeah, and that's like that's good. Cause you
Yeah,
like you, it's good that you made the right connection at the right time.
right, right, right. And it's really hard nowadays to like get people's attention. And it's like, wow, I got that opportunity to, meet new people.
What would you say was like the most difficult part about like you being able to make music? Like what's the toughest situation?
The toughest situation was when I first started. When I first started, I didn't even have no type of PC, monitor, mic, nothing. When I first started, I made music off of my phone on BandLab with wired headphones. And my first ever song was at a party in somebody's house in a restroom, and that song actually turned out to be good. And everybody was like, "Oh, this is your first time making music?" I was like, "Yeah." And they was like, "Oh, this actually sounds good for a first time." But it was like, dang, like I struggled making that because it was like, what? Like I didn't even know how to use BandLab. It was like it was terrible.
So was it like a family party or was it like a friend party?
No, it was a family party, and my friend was like,
Ah.
my friends were like, oh, try to make the song today. And I was like, okay, because they were trying to help me start the music. And I was like, all right. So I was just bored. And I was like, all right, let me just work on this for real. And then I just went in the restroom, got in a quiet place. It's not that good quality because the restroom has echo, and
Mm.
so it'll pick that up. But it turned out to be okay. But like when recording, and you have to write the lyrics down, you have to type it in on the band, like, because I wasn't like a freestyle type of person, so I had to write everything down. And I just had to go back and forth, especially downloading the beats because I used to use YouTube beats before I had producers make beats for me. So it was just very hard. It was a very difficult situation.
Mm. But that's impressive.
Yeah,
That
there was
really
a
is.
time, and there was a time where my headphones just broke, and the smartest way I could make music was turn the volume off so the mic on the phone wouldn't pick up the beat, and it would just pick up my voice. And I would have to keep turning the volume up and turning it back off so I could hear the beat and the where I'm gonna sing it. Like I had to time the lyrics, like time how fast I'm gonna say it. So because I couldn't hear the beat. So when I record it, you can't hear the beat. It's just me talking.
Skylar, let me
So I
ask
had
you a
to,
question.
yeah.
How long were you in that bathroom for?
I um I'm not gonna lie, I was in that for like an hour and a half.
Oh my god. Did anybody like knock on the door?
No, nobody noticed. Everybody was doing their own thing. And then when I walked out, they was just looking at me like, oh, okay. And I went back to sit down on the couch and I submitted my song. And then, I was just like, what the hell? I was just random. Ain't
So
nobody care for me.
I just peep. You put you and Vamp song on Spotify.
Oh yeah, I did. It's on all
He doesn't
platforms.
have he doesn't have a
Yeah, I
Spotify
don't think
though.
he does. I don't think he does, but like I just put his name on there because credit.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Anyways,
that's
like that's a I feel like someone would have interrupted or bashed through the door.
nobody interrupted nothing, and then I didn't even finish the full song. So that when I'm Hispanic, so before we leave, they take like 30 more minutes to say goodbye and all that. So I'm in the car.
Yes.
I'm in the
Yes, I
car,
know.
and I'm
On God, I know. Oh my God.
no, for real. And I'm in the car and I'm still recording the song because there's quietness. And I'm just trying to finish as fast as I can before they get in the car.
Nah, I feel that.
Yeah.
Like whenever you tell people that, oh, I make music, what do they usually say? Like,
Sometimes they be like, it's a joke. Like they be like, oh, you're joking. And I'm like, no, I'm serious. Like I make music, go check me out. And then they're like, oh wait, where I'm actually effing with this. Like,
hmm. How does it make you feel at
but
first whenever they say that?
I feel like, I mean, to be honest, I was kind of hurt because it was like, dang, like as a female, not everybody's gonna think you serious because some like this generation nowadays they think females are trash at making music. Like it's just like the music the female artists we have now, they think girls are being like girls are a joke.
Raunchy? Oh.
No,
Oh, sorry. It's sexy. Like an image of sexy red popped up into my head when,
no,
like,
no, no, exactly, no, exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
I mean, I think of that as
Like
like more of like a.
Sexy Red, Gorilla, they all think, it's a joke. Like they just doing it just cause. But I'm like, nah, like to be honest, like I'm trying to do this for real. Like I'm trying to be up there.
Mm,
Like it's just like I'm trying to be up there. Like I'm trying to not like I want to be mainstream, but if not, I at least want to be known.
yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like it just takes people a minute to realize that, like, I don't know. I'm a gullible person, so if you tell me you make music, I'll believe it off rip. I probably shouldn't let people
right.
know that, but like, I'm a very gullible person. But I'm kind of self aware of it. And it's like with certain
Yeah,
things I just do and don't believe.
yeah,
But I feel like if you have people like give you a heads up, like if you have someone by your side, the
yeah.
other
No, no,
people
no.
will
Yeah, I
believe
have
it.
evidence. I have proof. I have evidence. They be like, oh yeah, she do make music. Go tap in with her. Like I have people like share my music and let them know. Like I got underground pages. Hitting me up. They be like, oh, you make music. We want to promote you. We want to do this.
Have
So
they? Does that work?
yeah, yeah, it does work. I actually been getting more followers on Instagram. I've been getting more plays. It's been going good for me. I'm actually doing very good. I just hit 1K on
There it
Spotify.
is. I was just about to bring it up. Like, I'm proud of you. Proud of you.
Appreciate it, appreciate it. It took me a year to get to this point. Dang.
Hey man, I know some people who have been working on it for like more than a
For
year
more than a
and
year,
have like
and they
5 monthly listeners.
right, and it's just like you just gotta be consistent. Like you can't be scared to put your stuff out there. Like I feel like that's the problem with like artists nowadays. Like once they're starting, it's like, dude, you need to put yourself out there. Like I know you may not have the confidence, but if you're trying to get to that point, you just gotta do what you can do.
Mm, that is true.
Like if you want to be heard, you gotta show them what you about for real.
Yes, preach,
Preach.
preach. My God.
Yes.
Now, I asked you what people like interpret and say about you, like when you tell them about your music. But what do people like think of you, like as your personality? What do they assume right off the bat from you as a person?
Like when they meet me, like as a person, yeah. As a person, they think I'm crazy and probably hard headed, and it's all true. Like you already know me. I'm goofy. I'm all that. Like I don't take me serious. But there's like they know I have like I be for real about things. Like when it comes to me being goofy, I actually be for real about things sometimes. Like I keep it real. That's one thing. Like if I'm gonna play around, I at least keep it real.
Mm.
So I don't wanna as an artist, I don't wanna make people think, oh, I'm joking like all the time and I'm not really serious about what I want to do.
But I feel like to have jokes is okay, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. Like that's part of your personality. It's not bad. But it's just like taking it too far.
Mm.
And yeah, you got to be aware of that. You just got to be aware of like the situation you're in, and like the position you're in, especially.
No, you're absolutely right. Um,
Yeah,
what do you think is your most underrated song?
my most underrated song. That's a good question. Um, I would have to say "Naive."
What's the story behind Naive?
The story behind "Naive" is about loving. It's about I don't really like to talk about my relationships, like not saying in public. Like I'm saying like music wise, like it's hard for me to talk about a relationship, but all I do is make love music. Like it's very difficult. But um it's about me and my ex partner, and it's just
Mm-hmm.
like it's like promising something that you couldn't keep. That's the message.
Mm.
That's the moral of the story. Don't promise something you couldn't keep if you know you can't keep it.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, you're absolutely right. No, you're absolutely
Cause
right. Like with me, I've only broken one promise that I could ever think of in my entire life.
yeah,
Like
you
every other
know,
time, I've
y-
pulled through.
right, right. Just being honest with the person, just being honest. Like, even if you messed up, at least tell them you messed up. Like, that's one thing about me. Like, if you mess up, like, even if it's bad, like, at least tell me the consequences will be much easier than you keeping it from me?
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's
that's
that's real. That's the like that's what I don't know. That's what my teachers be saying, and then they like lie to me. But
right. No, these teachers nowadays, I don't even like my teachers. I don't even like my school. They doing too much.
no, no, for real. Is your school taking away your phones?
Nah, we don't got that rule. We don't
Okay,
got that
well,
rule.
your school's not doing that much if they're not doing that yet.
Well, yeah, but they giving us work without even having official teachers. Like we got long term subs, and they not even explaining the work, and we just getting zeros. I mean, I'm a fail.
I yeah, I see that.
Yeah,
Um, so what do you think is your most overrated song?
My most overrated song, I would have to say either Tell Me or Corner Store Anthem. Corner
All
Store
right.
Anthem is my biggest song.
Do you happen to like either of the songs or not?
Yeah, I love all my songs. Like if it was made by me, I love all of them.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's
Yeah, of
good.
course. There's never a song I hate. There's always a song that and it can have like it needs some work, and I'm not gonna release it because I don't think it's like releasable. But I never hate my songs.
Mm. What's the? I think I know what the corner store anthem sounds exactly like, but what's the story of that one, man? Just going to the corner store?
Yeah, it was me and my cousin. We was going to the corner store and and we was just trying to have a good time, man. And the hoes just pop up, and it's like, man, you doing so much. Like we in public, come on now. Like y'all could do this at school, you could do this over the phone, but we at the corner store, and you trying to start a problem. So we had to
Mm.
make a song about it.
Tight.
These.
So it's a diss.
I'm not. Yeah, it's a diss to the girls who want to play around. I'm not saying all girls
Mm.
play around. I'm just saying the girls who just be outside doing what they
Those are
want
the
to
ones.
do.
Yep, those are the ones who cause problems, man. Those are the main ones.
Right, right. Main ones who cause problems. It's like, come on now.
Not a doubt in my mind.
Yeah, but that song is very big. I got very promoted much on that song.
What about Tell Me?
Tell Me was actually the second one of my songs, my first ever songs, and I really like it because when I first started, that was a song that was very popular and people knew me from that song. And the moral of that song is it's also about an ex-partner, but it's also about, keeping a promise you couldn't keep.
Oh, this is the one you were just telling me about, huh?
Yeah,
Wait, so how is it underrated and overrated at the same time?
it's underrated because I feel like if I would have promoted it more, people would actually like listen to it because I was very unsure back in the day. So I was like, should I keep promoting it more or should I make something better? But it was like every time everybody was like, "Oh no, this sounds good. Drop it on all platforms. Drop it on all platforms." So that's when I bought DistroKid and I dropped it on all platforms and everybody started streaming it. They put it on their Instagram, their Snapchat, and it was like, yo, like people actually like this. And the song was a melodic rap type of song.
Okay. Now,
So
how is it overrated?
it's overrated because at the same time, it's like the only song they would listen to instead of all my other songs. Like they wouldn't
Mm.
they wouldn't care about what other song I dropped except for listening to that one.
Okay, got it. So you just didn't want to be a
Yeah.
one-hit wonder type of thing.
Yeah, I didn't. No, no, no. I didn't want to be no one hit wonder. I wanted to keep my grind and just be out there and have people listen to multiple of my songs and like multiple of my songs.
How did that
So
did you not like that, like how they were doing it? How like it was like a bunch of views on it? Or
yeah, it was
were
a
you
bunch of
worried?
views. No, I wasn't really worried. I was actually like excited because it was like, yo, like this is real. Like, I'm excited. Like everybody's listening to my stuff, but it was just like, dang, like I drop another song and it's like, it barely gets anything, but tell me it's still going up.
Mm.
And it was like, come on now, like, I could have done like y'all could listen to this other stuff. Like it's not just that I had that's good. But
Now,
yeah, that's
you said this one was about your ex and about
yeah,
the not keeping promises type of thing. And you also
yeah,
happen to mention that a lot of your songs happen to be love related songs.
yeah.
What is the main message you want to be perceived throughout your music?
I mean, nowadays it's like guys, like girls making songs about, guys doing wrong, and then it's about guys doing like talking about girls doing wrong. And it's like, you know, it's just like wow, like that's the main thing they do. Like they talk about a girl breaking their heart, a guy breaking their heart. Like it's just the same thing. But like, me, I'm also, bisexual, right?
Mm.
So I also, I want to make the people like a part of that community feel comfortable about a girl talking about a girl, a guy, a girl talking about a guy. Because I also made music about, girls like having a breakup issue with a girl or like being in love with a girl.
Okay.
So like I want like everyone to like me and like my music. Like I want everybody to feel like they fit in my music.
Have you found like any difficulties throughout the journey of making music or even life in general with being bi?
No, to be honest, I've always been accepted being bi.
You
I've
think it's
never had
because
a
you're a girl?
problem. Yeah, making music because I'm being a girl, yeah, that's really hard. That's really hard. Like if you look at nowadays, like especially in the underground, there's always guys being promoted, and like the girls is just very rare. Like girls just need to. There's a lot of girls who make music for real, and they just need to. We just need to get more recognition. You know,
Mm.
like they need to. It's like they need to give us a chance to like prove ourselves that we can do what guys can do.
Do you think like being bi was easily accepted because you're a female or a girl
Um,
or?
yeah, I feel like it was easily accepted because there's guy artists that I know that are bi, and it's like they throw shade at him, and it's like, yo, come on, that's not cool. And he makes good music. Like it's really good. Like he has more supporters in me. And it's like, wow, like I saw him, struggle through that. But now he's like, I don't care. He's doing his own thing. He doesn't care about what the haters gotta say. That's that which it should be like that always.
Do you want to mention said person or you just want to keep that private?
Not to mention that person. His name is it's Brokey. I'm not sure if you know him. Might know him, you might not. I don't
Boki,
think.
like
No,
Bookie
no,
or
no, no. Brokey, Brokie.
Brokie? Let me see. Okay.
And
Nope.
it's a guy, and he's bi, but he's also transgender. So,
It says
but he,
is it says ISS Brokey. Like
yeah, yeah, yeah,
oh, I have never seen him a day in my life.
yeah. I'm putting you on. I'm putting you on. He's
You
actually
are,
good.
you
He's
are.
actually good. He's in a friend group that I know in a collective called Lockharts, and I met him through there. And we just started being friends, and we talked to each other, and as being in the same community, it's like, yo, that's cool, like I'm inspired.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it'd be like difficult just to be accepted in like any community
yeah,
being
most definitely.
different. Cause even knowing people like accept a lot more different people now, it's so weird. Cause it's like the world itself is bi. You know what I mean?
Right.
Cause it's like one day we could all be accepting someone, and then next day the entire world isn't accepting that same person anymore.
right right
Right.
right
Let's
right
see.
right right
Did you ever feel like quitting music?
yeah, there was times where I was just like, man, it's not gonna work out for me.
Why did you keep going?
I kept going because like even if I don't make it big, I can at least like say that I tried.
Mm.
And like it's memories, like making music, you were there at some point. It's like, you could look back and be like, oh, I was on that. I was making music. I was having the best time of my life.
Even if you don't make it
So
big somehow in the future, which I honestly think you will. That's why we're doing this interview. I see
yeah,
everybody who I interview, I see hope within. Like, okay, here's a prime example. Ready? I'm just gonna tell you real quick. I'm not even gonna share my screen. Someone who I know who I interviewed like a while back, one of my first interviews, like way back, like when I first, very, very first got my PC.
right.
It's like a friend of mine. He started making music. His name's Demi. A lot of people in the community know him. And you might see
Right.
him in VC from time to time.
Yeah.
But he recently just started making. He recently just made a song after I gave him an FL. Thanks to you. Thank you, by the way. And it was like he showed me it, and I was like, "Yo, bro, you sound like Doo-Wop Kane." And he thanked me for that, and I saw a massive amount of growth within his music, and I can see him definitely making it somewhere.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
And like with you being versatile, reaching 1,000 within a year, being able to know people from a collective as fast as you did, being even having people who make music before you even started, teaching you the rights and wrongs and different ways to make shit. I can see you just being able to make it there automatically, just that quick, that
Yeah.
fast.
No, yeah, thank you for like, there's a lot of people who think that I can make it far. And, I just gotta keep, working on it and being consistent. That's one thing, being consistent.
Do you think being consistent is difficult for you?
Um, yeah, because, besides the artist, besides making music and all that, and, being an artist, you have that personal life and, you got school, and I'm also an athlete. So, I have a bunch of responsibilities, but I always make sure I have like at least time in the week that I can make music and, just at least be able to record something so I can at least drop small things.
Mm. Damn, we at 45. All right. Damn. All
45?
right. Yeah, we're at 45 minutes. Yeah. It only lasts an hour.
Dang.
Yeah, I feel like I should
Oh.
have told you that. Damn.
No, I felt like 10 minutes. What the hell?
Yeah, it's like I think I usually tell all my people this, that it's not gonna feel like a long time. We're just gonna it's gonna feel like this felt like a conversation.
Yeah. Oh, you're
What?
good at this.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Yeah, I
Yes.
would, bro, I would be the type to fall for it and just keep talking and telling all my information.
Oh, I know. That's happened. We've had like one. Was it one? I gotta check. It's like this is like the longest one I've had. It was almost going on to like 3 hours. Oh my god, it's fucking Neptune.
God, oh my
Hold on.
goodness.
I know. I literally just have to check. It's like the longest one I've had. Playlist. Underground. And I've had 17 interviews. I'm kind of just used to it at this point. Yeah, it was 2 hours long. That was the longest one I've had.
Wow,
Every
that's
other one has been an
wow.
hour. It's the only one.
That's actually crazy. That's wow. That's impressive though. Like that's good. You're good at this.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Of course.
Let's talk about like you as a person. Let's talk about like how you are as a person, because I feel like we went over almost everything about music. I didn't really go into like albums, but we did go over
Right.
the songs surface.
Right. 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 Um, like, what do you want to know? Like, what do you want to talk about?
Um, what's your favorite thing like just to do in general? Like if you were to meet somebody, if you were to give yourself advice within the past of starting to make music, what would you tell yourself?
That's good. That's good. I would, I would be like probably like, dang, that's good. That's good. That's a good question. Hold on. Let me think. Hold on. I mean, to be honest, I'm not the type to, I used to be the type to give advice, but at the same time, it's like, here's the thing about me. I give advice, but I don't take my own advice.
That's the same thing I
That's
do. That's the exact thing
that's
I
the
do.
problem. Like I always be like, if you having a problem with a relationship, I got you. I could talk to them, or like, oh, if you need help with something, you need motivation, I got you. But it's like when it comes to me, I'm like, man, I quit.
But that's the thing. I'm not gonna lie. When I started taking my own advice, I kind of lost my touch within giving others advice.
Right, right, right. But maybe I would say something like, you know, don't worry about what other people gotta say. If it makes you happy, just do it. You know,
Mm.
just do it for
Mm.
yourself. Do it for yourself. Don't do it for others.
What would I feel like that ties in with this? What is your message to the youth? Like, what is your message to the people out in the world? Even small or even grown, actually. We don't even have to do the youth. It could be just to the world in general.
What advice would I give them
Mm-hmm.
for like in life?
Anything. Anything.
For
Like anything that
anything,
you
like
wish you had, anything that you could just tell anybody in general. It could be generic, it could be unique.
I mean, dang, everybody's different, and not everybody's gonna believe in the same things or do the same things. But just whatever you want to do, put your mind to it. Like that's an overrated line, but it's just facts. Like whatever you want to do, you put your mind into it, and it's possible. You just gotta keep grinding, keep working hard. The hard work will pay off. And if you think it's not working, then that just means you just giving up on yourself. You need to keep going. You need to open up more to the world.
That's good. That's really good,
Yeah.
man. All right, it's gonna be the final question. We did
All right.
we did hit 50 minutes. We didn't hit a full hour, but we did hit 50 minutes because I'm running out of shit to say.
Right.
I
No, that's
like
good.
this
That's
is
good.
like I like literally like we sped run this. Um
Did you have like a little note?
yeah, I usually do this off memory. It's been a couple
Oh,
weeks, man. It's been a couple weeks.
okay, okay, okay.
Shoulda written more.
I'm looking at you through the screen right now. I see you a little tired.
Oh no, I'm not even tired. No. I have energy for days. Uh what is the song you would request to your new listeners? By you. It has to be
I
by you.
mean, ooh, that's dang. I would say my unreleased song that I'm dropping on Friday.
Okay. All right. It has to be released so I can show it to them and it can be the outro to the interview.
I would say, dang, hold on, let me look through my playlist because I don't even know myself. Hold on, man. Mm, I would say, 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 always have been with Vamp with Revive Crew because that's a really good song. Like,
Okay.
I'm being honest, really good song.
Found it. All right, Skylar, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna end off the stream.
All
Um,
right,
if we happen to talk after this, which I'm pretty sure sometime we will.
I'm pretty sure we
Um,
will. Yeah.
uh, I will wish you a good day,
Thank you. Have a good day too.
and I'm thanking you for coming here.
Of course, anytime.
Of course. All right. Thank you, man.
All right. Of course. Bye.
Bye. All right, chat. That was Skylar, man, also known as TheyLuvvSky, and I want to be able to give y'all the opportunity to be able to listen to their music. I mean, her music. I'm going to show you guys her Spotify. Can't show y'all her Spotify. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all her Spotify, and I want you guys to be able to listen to this and love it, man. I always have been.
Yeah. Yeah. You said everything will be alright. This love does come with scars and comes with time. But I can't stand this pain all through the night. But I just want both of us to keep on fighting. Fighting through it all. Fighting through the pain. Please be honest with me, baby. I won't be ashamed. I just don't want all this bullshit to keep going on. I just wanna last forever from the morn to dawn. Cause I still always have been in love.
Usually listen to the whole song. It's just
With you. Cause I still always have been in love with you.
You say I don't love you, baby. You been tweaking, you been geeking that song, you been tripping. My heart beating like that song, babe, I need you. If we ever fight and then you wrong, I won't leave you. I will teach you and shit. Every time I see you, baby, I've been thinking about this. Every time when your face on, I'm just staring at your lips. I promise I won't do you wrong, but don't ever forget it, no. You said that you love me, baby, you love me. Make a commitment to me and I love, baby, trust me. Only one I love is just you and the one above me. Oh, you love me, oh, you love me. Oh, you love me, oh, you love me. I just wanna see your face and your pretty eyes. Every time I look at you, babe, I start to cry.
Still always have been in love.
Yeah, man.
With you.
We're gonna raid, man. I love you guys. Skylar's info is in the link tree. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern time. We got new music, new things, new reactions, everything. All right, man. Actually, we're not gonna raid, but I love you guys, man. See you guys.